Hi, hi. We started with the shot of this code, which we're going to use now from all the exercises that we do. Let me explain to you. This one will always be at the bottom. This is the number of the page where the exercises are, 207 from this book. You know that we're doing this book, right? This book, right? And the page is 207. You see the 207 there? That's where the exercises are going to be, right? Now, the exercises that we have to give you some theory are the 1 and the 2. And these deal with this is the title, Parkinson's disease, right? And the code for the video for the theory is JJ, which is the number of our company, 10A, which means ICD-10 book A, the first book that we're doing. And the page is 206 because the theory is in the page 206, and there are several parts on this page. So that's why we're calling this the A part. The B part is the Alzheimer's disease, and the C part is the epilepsy, right? Okay, so we're doing the first part, or the A part, which is the Parkinson's disease. So whenever you are watching one of the videos, we're going to start always with this information, so you will know where the theory is in case you don't understand how we're solving the problem or we go too fast, and then you have to go here to watch the theory. Okay, now let me explain what we're doing now. We're doing Parkinson's disease. You see, Parkinson's disease. Now, what is Parkinson's disease? Parkinson's disease is a disease of the central nervous system. See here? Central nervous system, because we're still in this chapter. And the main characteristic, there are other characteristics, but the main characteristic is involuntary tremors, which means that the hands are shaking like this without any control. That's what Parkinson's disease is. It has other symptoms also, with rigidity when it comes like this, very stiff, right? Or your posture it's not stable. You kind of move your posture. But those are the symptoms of Parkinson's disease. Now, there are 3 ways that we code this Parkinson's disease. The first one, Parkinson primary. Parkinson primary is when all we have in the text is just Parkinson's disease. There's no cause for it. So there is no reason why the patient has Parkinson's disease. So if there's no reason, we consider that primary. And so for the primary disease here, primary or first, we just have one code, and it's always G20. We don't put it here because when we're doing the exercise, we're going to write it down, but it's always just one code, G20. Okay? Now, the secondary Parkinson. The secondary Parkinson is when the Parkinson was caused by 2 things. A therapeutic drug, it means that they give you a drug for something else, and that drug causes you to have Parkinson's. That's one of the reasons why you have secondary Parkinson. And the other reason is you have an external agent. You see here, an external agent or is unspecified, right? So for these 2 ways, we have B1 and B2. When the secondary Parkinson is due to a drug, the G code for the disease goes first, and the drug code goes next. That's according to the instructions of the book. We're going to see it later, but I'm just telling you that this is the way it is. When it's because of a drug, the G code goes first and the drug code goes next. Now, when the reason for you to having Parkinson's disease is an external agent or unspecified is the opposite. First goes the external agent, and then goes the G code. And you're going to see it in the book that it tells you this. Code first, it says code first, external agent. Now, the third way that you can find the Parkinson's disease is in other Parkinson's disease, like an example here is when it says syphilitic Parkinsonism, because this is caused by a virus, and then you just go in the index and you find the code. But this is not directly related to these 2 main methods for Parkinson's disease. Okay, this is mainly how we're going to solve. We have 2 problems here, O1 and O2. We're going to solve those 2 problems in the next days. But if you don't understand how we're doing, how we're solving those problems, you can come back here and review more or less the theory of what we're trying to find. Now I'm going to hold the camera and Stephanie's going to show you in the tabular, which is where they explain it very well, this part, the part where Parkinson's disease is. We're going to go to G20, right?
Right.
That's where the Parkinson's disease is, right?
Right.
Where's G20? Can you show me?
G20 is over here.
Right here. It says there, G20, Parkinson's disease, right? And there's a list of 2, 4, 5 other ones. What does it mean?
They all mean the description of Parkinson's disease. They define the same thing as the disease.
Right. If you find in the text that it doesn't say Parkinson's disease, but it says hemiparkinsonism, is exactly the same. G20 is the same code, right? So those are the other ways that you can find instead of just Parkinson's disease. And that's the way the book works. Okay, now that's for the primary Parkinson's disease. Now for the secondary Parkinson's is G21. And then from G21 to 0 and 01, it is because of drugs. And then you say that it says use additional code to identify drug, right? And go down on the next one. Also, this says use additional code, right? Go down one more, the use additional code. So for all these drugs that are caused for the Parkinson's disease, you have to add a code, which is our B1 here. See? Parkinson's disease secondary is first, and a code for the drug is next. And now for the third case, where it says secondary Parkinsonism due to external agents, it says code first. It doesn't say use additional code, it says code first. Right? And that goes for G21, 2, 3, 4, and even the next page. Can you go to the next page? In 8 and 9, right?
Right.
G21 up to 9. And so this is a third way of coding this, which means that the external agent goes first and Parkinson's disease secondary goes second. Why? Because in the instructions it said code first. So this is the way in general that we solve all these problems, and I'm going to end it with just the part at the bottom so you can always identify where this video is. Thank you.